Cooked and cooled rice is one of those quiet marvels in the kitchen, an unassuming transformation that offers far more than meets the eye. Most people prepare rice fresh, hot, and steamy, straight from the pot to the plate. But what if we paused for just a few hours, let it cool, allowed it to settle and rest? That simple act changes not just the texture, but the very nature of the rice. It turns a comfort food into a functional food. Through a gentle, natural process known as retrogradation, some of the rice's digestible starches convert into resistant starch, a form of carbohydrate that doesn't behave like ordinary carbs. Instead of spiking blood sugar and digesting rapidly, resistant starch resists digestion in the small intestine and passes through to the large intestine, where it begins its deeper work, feeding your beneficial gut bacteria, supporting satiety, and enhancing metabolic health. Among the best types of rice for this transformation are white rice and basmati rice. Both have smooth textures, subtle flavors, and a structural simplicity that adapts well to cooling. Basmati, with its aromatic notes and delicate long grains, holds up especially well when chilled, remaining light and fragrant even after being stored in the fridge. Whether you're preparing it for a meal the next day or intentionally cooking extra to keep on hand, cooled rice is one of the most accessible ways to invite more resistant starch into your diet. The benefits reach deep into your gut and your sense of well-being. When resistant starch enters the colon, it becomes food for the trillions of microbes that live there. These microbes ferment the starch and produce short-chain fatty acids like butyrate, which play a critical role in maintaining the health of your gut lining, regulating inflammation, and even supporting brain function. Over time, eating foods that promote a diverse and thriving gut microbiota can have profound effects on mood, immunity, and overall vitality. There's something both intimate and powerful about knowing that a small bowl of rice, prepared with intention, cooled with patience, can have such a wide-reaching influence on your inner ecosystem. And then there's the gift of satiety. Cooled rice digests more slowly and steadily, helping you feel full and satisfied for longer. This makes it an especially helpful food for those managing weight, blood sugar, or appetite. Unlike a sugar-laden snack or fast-burning carb that leaves you crashing an hour later, cooled rice offers sustained energy. It stays with you. It supports you. It whispers, rather than shouts, in the body, offering strength, not drama. The sensory experience of eating cooled rice is also something worth exploring. The texture becomes slightly firmer, more structured, less fluffy than freshly cooked rice, but in a way that feels grounding and substantial. It pairs beautifully with bold flavors, vinegar, citrus, chili, fresh herbs, or with the simple comfort of olive oil, avocado, or a boiled egg. Cooled rice can be tossed into salads, wrapped in seaweed, used in rice bowls, or even blended into a chilled pudding with coconut milk and cinnamon. Each preparation offers its own quiet pleasure, its own rhythm of nourishment. If you're ready to start incorporating this into your life, begin with something easy. Cook a batch of basmati rice, using 1 cup of dry rice to 2 cups of water. Let it simmer until tender, then cool it uncovered for a few minutes before transferring it to a container in the refrigerator. Let it rest there for at least 12 hours. The next day, you can enjoy it cold or gently reheated. The resistant starch will remain intact, offering the same benefits. Try mixing it with lentils and herbs for a light lunch, or adding it to a bowl of leafy greens and roasted vegetables for a hearty dinner. You might find yourself enjoying the process, the planning ahead, the slower pace, the subtle ritual of preparing something not just for flavor, but for how it will serve you from the inside out. In a world overflowing with processed foods and empty calories, cooled rice offers a kind of grounded wisdom. It reminds us that even the simplest ingredients, when treated with care and a little patience, can become something extraordinary. It is a humble kind of alchemy. Heat, time, and intention turning a grain into a source of deep, sustainable nourishment. So don't rush your rice. Let it cool. Let it rest. Let your body receive it in its most balanced, beneficial form. In doing so, you're not just eating, you're feeding your microbiome, supporting your satiety, and honoring the quiet power of food to heal, to comfort, and to sustain.